What if I told you that being introverted isn't a choice, but hardwired into your brain from birth? Some say introversion is just shyness, a preference, or even a flaw. But the truth? It's a science. And it's time we confront what most people get wrong. Are you the type who craves quiet while others thrive on chaos? Why does socializing leave some people energized while others feel utterly drained? For decades, psychologists have debated whether introversion is learned behavior or something we're born with. The answer might surprise you. Studies show that even as infants, some of us are biologically wired to process the world differently, but how? Imagine walking into a busy cafe, the hum of conversations, the clatter of cups, the aroma of coffee. For an extrovert, this environment might feel energizing, a welcome buzz of activity. But for an introvert, it can quickly become overstimulating, like trying to solve a puzzle in the middle of a storm. This difference lies in the reticular activating system, a part of your brain responsible for filtering sensory input. Introverts experience heightened activity here, meaning their brains are constantly processing the world around them more intensely. That's why a quiet environment feels more natural. It's not about avoiding people, it's about finding balance. And then there's dopamine, the brain's reward chemical. For extroverts, social interactions create a rush, fueling their energy and drive. For introverts, the same rush can feel overwhelming, like drinking too much coffee at once. But this doesn't mean introverts lack excitement. It means they find it in subtler, quieter places, like finishing a good book or solving a tough problem. The world often sees introversion as a weakness. You're too quiet, or why don't you speak up more? But introverts aren't quiet because they lack ideas. They're quiet because they're busy thinking. Their minds work deeply, analyzing every angle before they speak. Take the story of J.K. Rowling, who famously dreamed up the world of Harry Potter while sitting in a quiet cafe. Or Albert Einstein, who said his isolation helped him develop his groundbreaking theories. These are people who use their natural tendencies to create extraordinary things, not despite being introverts, but because of it. And let's not forget relationships. Introverts are often accused of being bad at small talk, but what they truly value is meaningful connection. An introvert's strength lies in their ability to listen, to empathize, and to create bonds that go deeper than surface-level chatter. So, the next time someone calls you too quiet or tells you to come out of your shell, remember this: it's not a shell. It's a sanctuary. And in that sanctuary, great ideas are born. So, does this mean introverts hate people or lack confidence? Far from it. Introversion isn't about avoiding others. It's about how we engage. Introverts may thrive in one-on-one conversations or small groups where they can connect meaningfully. In fact, some of history's most brilliant minds were introverts. Their ability to think deeply and focus intensely has changed the world. But in a world that often celebrates extroversion, introverts are told to speak up or come out of their shells. Here's the truth. Introversion isn't a shell. It's a strength. Parents, teachers, and friends, instead of asking introverts to change, why not celebrate their unique gifts? After all, the world needs dreamers, thinkers, and quiet revolutionaries. If you're an introvert, embrace who you are. your quiet strength, your deep thoughts, your need for space, they're not flaws. They're what make you extraordinary. So, are you born an introvert? The science says yes. But what you do with that gift, that's entirely up to you.